Okay. Here we go. How come this is different than before? Yeah, slightly well, hello everybody, how are you? I hope you're well. One of my charges has been the nose. So I have to find the other two I have, which they require this kind of hookup. So I know I got two of them. I most likely will buy another full set of the charges of the old hookup. Because that's what this phone takes. Well, no, actually, I can take the other one. I don't know if it's in one of these boxes. Well, let's see, right? I know where they are. Oh. I know what I'm gonna do. I'll put the smaller one in my room. I already did that. I'm gonna need a 6-foot charger. I think this is smaller. I don't know how this one I'm using now is, but it's small. It's short and it's stretched. I would show you, but I'm filming with that camera. Let's put you iPad over here until it needs to be charged. 58%. I don't know how long it'll last. Now, if my phone that I'm using didn't need to be charged, that would not be plugged in right now. Just remember that. Maybe I'll work on that. You may never know. I had a charger that wouldn't work in one Apple device but worked on another Apple device. So maybe I'll charge my iPad. I go through. Yeah. It's. Do you want to try? No, I'm not going to try it. iPad's being charged, and who knows why. I told you. I told you. I told you, I told you, I told you. I knew I will be right. Now, who wants an easy stream or who wants an aggravating stream? Everybody wants an easy stream. So, what I was going to do here, you see how much confetti that is? So, how you are clipped onto the big drawing board. I'll show you. See? I want to do some confetti. And that's pulling tight. Oh yeah, I will also do this. There you go. I have to say, the street cleaner comes around a lot. And that's who's here. He comes a lot. Oh, that's awesome. Man, the streets I never seen such clean streets. Where you guys live, does a street cleaner come around often? Or like Rhode Island comes only when there's gonna be a big parade or something. And then they do that almost every day for a friggin' week. And then you don't see it no more. Okay. Alright. See, this will come in handy when there's like, oh, that's all a little bubbly, but that's okay. There's nothing I can do about it right now. But we'll make it work. Usually I'll do this whole thing, but I'm gonna do a small strip. But this will come in handy in the future because it'll hold down the paper on there. The same thing with that one too, but I have to take it partially off just for a split second because the parchment paper. Yeah, my brother says I could have ordered the bigger one. I'm like, well, you know what? This is fine. I have to say, I was in Anne's chat last night, and she brought up the subject about the dolls making anybody feel uncomfortable. Sometimes that the ones that don't have dolls, they go, no, it's not uncomfortable. I says, well, I have a friend that don't talk. Someone don't talk to me thinks I went nuts because I carry around my doll sometimes, and know that I have a doll. She thinks I went nuts or had a breakdown. I didn't say breakdown. I said nuts because she goes, you did go nuts when she found out I got the second one. That I permanently blocked her. See, these people, they don't understand that these dolls are not just for little kids. Because to tell you the truth, I don't think I'll give one of these dolls to a little kid. Unless they know it's there to like sit and hold, not to write with marker all over it. This woman was getting rid of this doll because it had pen mark on it. I knew what kind of pen she used. It was erasable Papermate. Was it Papermate? Blue pen. She was about to throw it away. Says, can I have it? I can get that off easily. She was, yeah, because it's been in this toy box for like a month. So I cleaned it off really, really well. And my mom took a rag that night and washed the body. Because she says, you don't want to submerge it in the water because water will get inside and get mildew. So we have to be really careful. And she got the body immaculate clean. It was like spotless. It was like a brand new baby doll. And I had doll clothes given to me because they thought it will fit my Cabbage Patch doll, which it didn't. And by then, I saved when we moved. I took the I don't even know what happened to my Cabbage Patch Kid. I think someone found it and took it and kept it, which is but they also said that they it creeped out one of the daughters and they threw it away. I'm like, instead of giving it back to me. But anyway, I had those dolls, those clothes still, so I put them on that doll, which was a perfect fit, and I put it as a gift to someone else. Oh yeah, it wasn't a friend of mine. It was, I'm sorry. It was a friend of mine, but it was her daughter's. Because I think her daughter wanted one of the adult baby dolls. The mother was saying. I'm like, what? Well, I know what they mean now. So are you gonna see my hand like this? Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? Oh. They do have a different stand for the iPad, light pad. Maybe it's because this. I'm guessing the reason why the other one died out. It shouldn't have. It was against the wood, so maybe it didn't have time to breathe. Or I could be wrong. But my eye feels better. So if my eye continue to feel better, I will do some reading later. Because after this, I'll get dressed, do a little dishes in the kitchen, and find something to eat. Let's see. I put like about 4 separate times. I put 2 drops in that eye. And the first one, it was like, And I kept waking up during the night with the headache. I went, my sinus headache is here. I can take sometimes medicine don't even help, so I know when my eyes are bothering me when it seems dark. Oh, my glasses. I could see. Well, I told my brother I still sometimes need to take my glasses off for the iPad. Diamond painting. Let me get my baggies out. I want one of the magnifying glasses. It's for diamond painting. This girl, man, she from the company Diamond Dots. I don't think she's from the USA. I think United States. I think she's from the UK. Because she mentioned Diamond Dots, the company Diamond Dots, and she got she made a regular picture into diamond painting. She put the glue down on it. And it came with cellophane because I'm so close to doing one of these kits. And you can make your own picture into a diamond painting. Imagine. You go through all your coloring and you find one that is what you want to make it into a diamond painting. Now you can easily do it without that with your leftover diamond dot, yeah, whatever your drills, leftover drills, and you can easily um make any picture you have with it by getting little tiny maybe some Elmer's glue and a tiny paintbrush and put it on maybe on the area you're gonna put the diamond dots on. But I know if you put too much glue, it won't dry right. She put it on her sneakers that she made on there. She's not gonna be those sneakers was done just to it's she's not gonna be wearing them. Is one of these a plus? Yes. I don't like this over here. Feel proud of me. I feel proud of myself because I couldn't remember. I couldn't figure out how to set the clock on the new stove. Okay, I looked it up on YouTube, and this girl, she had the exact same stove, and she might have the exact same microwave because I don't know. I haven't opened it. I hope it's the same one because it matches. And it says she says for you click the what do you call it? The clock button underneath the number 9, which it's very easy to mess with. Oh yeah, I seen that. And boom, 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 it was done. I'm like, yes. There's no a.m. or p.m. Oh, it's in here. Whew. Oh, that's my favorite one. Thicker is better. Remember that. Get your mind out of the gutter. Yeah, you. When you have a lot of confetti, I think this is the best way to do it. Now, you can't see this that well. Well, you can see a little bit, but over here where there's a lot of one, you can just take the whole thing off. I know some people, it's fine if they do it like that. They do all of one color, one number, one symbol at a time. This one woman, she does that up to a point because she wants the cellophane to be able to stay on. So she does almost to the top and leaves maybe about that much at the top not done, and she does that completely last. So all she does is unroll it and puts a clip on it. You can do that. Still, I'm like, oh, she put some books on it too. See, I wanted to get the big the big iPad light pad. Sorry, light pad for the really big diamond paintings. But I can't now. I got this one and I have to be appreciated for it, and I am. Itchy eye. My right one now. I've seen some pluses over here. The little when I done my first diamond painting, I did a tiny little square. That's it. And when it started becoming a famous, I mean, well, a big hit on YouTube, people started doing nothing but diamond painting and no more coloring. And do you see them no anymore? No. Now, if you want to switch off now and then, by all means, go do it. But you got to think of something. There'll be some people that will love your coloring, and there'll be some people that love your diamond painting. What you could do is have a schedule. Certain days coloring, certain days diamond painting. Everybody knows I like to diamond paint during the weekend and leave during the week coloring, except for Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I'll throw in some diamond painting. I bought a diamond painting from Danielle. Can you see? Is it really yucky? Oh, if anybody can find, don't get it from me. Just all I want is the link. If you find like a sound machine that plays like birds singing and stuff like that, no music, just birds chirping or stuff like that, or the sound of a waterfall. Because I want to add that to my diamond painting videos. Since that time I got copyrighted, I'm kind of scared to even put it on. I could put on the original one I had, but this, I don't know. Wake up! Yeah, on Crazy Metals, Aubrey ended up getting a dog too. Because Roxy, that's the name. Roxy is Addie's dog that they surprised her with. Because it was on a bucket list and they wanted to helped them do things on the bucket list. So they were in St. John's, the old home, because they still have that home, to do, like yard work and stuff like that and other things. And they were picking up Mindy's dog? Yeah, Mindy's puppy. And so Roxy and Mindy's puppy was buddy and stuff like that. So when that puppy went home to her home, Mindy is their aunt. The puppy was sad and depressed and laying around not doing nothing. And so they knew that Aubrey wanted a puppy too. So she wouldn't be alone and stuff. They got her a puppy too, which is her name is Misty. I'll remember the name for her. She keeps forgetting. Hey, for a while I couldn't remember Olivia Rose's name. I'm like sitting there. What is her name? Oh yeah, Olivia. I got an Olivia and an Oliver. Well, Isaac Oliver. I see you, you see me. I hope I'm dressed decent. Yeah, there was a tornado watch yesterday for Johnston County. Nothing happened here. I even had it recording because I thought it was going to start bad weather. So I promised Danielle I would record it. I got some stuff recorded, but it's just the clouds going by, and so I stopped it. Come to think of it, the street cleaner was here last week. Because my brother man says, "Why can't you go get the guy?" I says, "I figured you go get it, and I can bring the trash out." I'm like, he gives me a look. I went, "Okay, I'll go get it." Because in Rhode Island, he said to me once, right in front of Dad, says, "You bring it up, or I'll take it down." I went, "Okay." So I brought the trash up the hill, but he never went and take him down. So I took him down. The one day I forgot. I says, "What, you don't take them down?" Well, my dad said it. I says, "Man, he used to take him down." I think he took him down one week. And he says, "Oh, I'll get him later." As he's probably tired from work. I was in my nightgown one time. I put in pants and it was warm out, so I ran up, got him, and ran down, put him where they're supposed to, ran upstairs and went back to bed. It was like 3 a.m. And I was smart. I took my keys with me. My friend did that once. When I forgot about the trash, she brought it up to the street. She went to go back in, and her family double locked the door, and she kept ringing the doorbell. And they called the cops. Someone's trying to get in. And the kid's out there. She's like 15 years old. Oh, I didn't realize my daughter went out there. You told me to go do the trash. Hurry up. Oh my gosh. I think the father had a problem with his memory because he had to have. Who does that to a kid on by mistake? Well, might lower this chair a little bit. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. It didn't go down a lot, but it went down enough. You know what I mean? I can't tell, so let's see. If it sticks, okay. I'm going to stop putting washi tape at the ends of every single one so you can see where it is. And people, try your best to put it in straight and not in the middle of a letter and half showing. Half will be exposed and half not. And you can overlap these a little bit. So you can buy the adhesive for this. Put on any picture in certain areas so you can add some diamonds to it. That might be good. I would suggest an easy picture. Like my picture, the easy flowers. Again? You already came by. Hmm. There's this one neighborhood, this one street, always forgotten, was forgotten about when they cleaned it. So the residents picked one day, the nicest day, and power washed the street. Yep. And then after, just hosed it off. Because, there's still some, like, stuff on there. Since the whole street was all friends, they blocked it off. No in and no out for that day. The trash company liked that street because all the trash got put on this one guy's lawn on the corner because the trash stopped there and threw it all in there, and there you go. Up there, he goes back up the street again. Oh, my coffee. Oh, my knee. Oh. My knee's getting better, but slow recovery. Dunkaccino. I made it myself. You make your coffee. You put the hot chocolate powder in there. If you get the packets, put one package in there, or according to how much you like it, and just stir it in your coffee. Yes, I still put the sugar in there. No, one time I drank coffee with no sugar. It was a shock, but it wasn't bad. It was really good coffee. So I'm thinking if it's really good coffee, I don't think you need sugar or milk in it. Or at least milk in it. Oh, oops. Forgot I'm in front of the window. Well, someone just got a slate. Take my glasses off. No, I don't see no more pluses. I might put this on my other board. Thing is, I like the color drawer near a window. So I might be moving I don't know. Wish I had someone here to help me with my desk here. Good Lord, seriously? I know my brother's eventually gonna put shelves in here. I went, and I said to him, I went, you could easily make them. He goes, I know. Oh, someday if you go to my house tour, you'll see the shelves in the laundry room. And I said, oh, you can get the brackets, and then you can get the 2x4s or whatever they're called. Put it on there and just copy their design in there. Nona! Hi, Nona Grace. How are you? It's good to see you. It's been like ages, huh? I know you've been here once before, or no. Is this your first time here? Well, I know I've been to you, I think. Yeah. Hey, my baby reborn doll, her name is Anna Grace. And Danielle calls her Baby Grace. And my reborn Isaac Oliver, she calls him Ollie. Okay. Doing good now. I've been here before, but I got. Oh, so you're like a lurker, a faithful lurker. That's okay. A lot of people watch me and don't talk. I do better with a busy chat. One time, there was no lurkers. There was no one talking in the chat. I says, Okay, I'll just see you guys later since, And I left, and I was about to leave, and literally 15 people came in. Don't leave, don't leave. We're just getting here. Yeah, some people rather stay quiet or talk when there's not too many people in the chat. Like Jeannie, she can't because her eyesight is bad, really bad, and she can't follow the chat from one person to another. So she just watches. So yes. So a lot of people will talk when it's slow. Says, oh, it's getting busy. I'm just gonna go back to lurking. I went, that's fine. You can do what you want. Do what you feel comfortable. Did you not do that right? Oh, what is that? You better be on the outside. There's a big bug on my window. I think it's on the outside. There's a lot of confetti over here. Why am I doing this again? Oh, gosh. Do you diamond paint, Nona? So I'm able to talk, but usually. Ooh, crocheting. I gotta get back into that. I used listening, yeah. I knew what you meant. In just. I know what that means. In just means just doing anything. A lot of people will put me on. Oh, really? Yeah, it's really good diamond painting. I bought one for my friend Danielle. She says she doesn't like it, but she'll do it if someone buys it. I'm like, okay. I got mixed up with the stuff she said she likes doing, and I got her something, a puppy. It's even though that the packaging said kitten, but it was a puppy. So I might want to get the adhesive and make one of my own pictures look like a diamond painting. Oh, one of my pattern books. That would be awesome. I'll say, okay, so let's do a note. I seen a one. Oh, really? My friend Christina, we known each other since we were little kids. She does them for people, and she charges them around $25 for them, or it depends on how big they are. Oh, excuse me. It's okay. I know what you meant. Hey, Izzy. What did Izzy say? Hey, Michelle. So I went to see a magician the other day, and he had a deck of cards and says, choose a random card, any card. So I chose his credit card and ran off. Oh my gosh. He didn't find that well, no, that's kind of not funny, but funny. And now Nona, that Izzy right there, well, I call her Izzy, she bought me my first light pad. So that was an A3. So I told my brother it's an A3. I says, it's an A3, but it's smaller. It's a different style A3. I says, how about this? If it comes to a next time, I'll send you the link. Because that might be better. Yes, I don't pronounce words correctly. And one time I was using it and not pre-reading it, and someone said the live chat I was in says, Michelle, can you pre-read what you typing? And I looked, I'm like, I delete it. Oh boy, I am so sorry. It says I can type, but it takes me a while, and then you're past that subject. She goes, just pre-read it. I'm like, okay, and say it slowly. So I redid it and went in. She goes, oh yeah, yes I am. Because I can't remember what I asked her. And I did Joanna Basford name. It came up Joanna Bastard. So I'm like, Grace says, I don't think that's the way it's spelled, Michelle. I looked, I'm like, oh my gosh. Basford, I mean Basford. Oh boy. Okay, number one. I think confetti areas, it takes longer, or it seems longer, because you have to keep stopping. I'm gonna get one that's not too confetti like next time. My mom used to crochet blankets. She even crocheted roses and stitched them on there, or crocheted them on there. I don't know what she did. I can't ask her about it now. No. I don't have neither parent. It's weird me saying that. I'm 48 and I don't have no parents. Well, it's for kids in Uvalde, Texas, that don't have neither one of their parents because of the shooting. Took the mother, and then the father passed away from a heart attack 2 days later. There was a couple in Rhode Island, Cranston, that they ran the daycare. I think the husband died of a heart attack, and the wife a month later would just passed away. And it was on the death report of broken heart. Yeah, it sucks. I said to somebody, it's almost like I feel like an orphan. But I got my brother. We own a house in Edinburgh, Indiana. I'm not scared to say where I live. Well, I'm not allowed to say my address. um, because I asked him if I can do fan mail. He goes, all right, okay, never mind. That's my next dream I want to get accomplished, is to be able to do fan mail. Evansville. Evansville, that's not too far, right? No. Yeah, I live right near oh, son of a bitch, my knee. Oh. See, falling in the shower and then falling outside. I think that was the same day. It doesn't feel good. My knee is like wrecked because of it. Um oh, that hurt. I'm near Franklin. Like right. Oh, Johnston County. Evansville. How far away is Evansville, Indiana?
Evansville is about 170 miles away by car.
Oh, wow. Well, it's 170 miles no matter how you travel. Okay, so it's not too close. So we might be on opposite sides of the state. Okay. Pick something randomly. B. A lot of insects, I think, land on someone's window to have a rest. Because that, I don't even know what kind of bug it is. It's on my window screen on the outside, and he's just sitting there. I used to have spiders that lived between my windows and my screens. I don't know where they are now. They probably moved because they weren't getting no nummies, no food. For me, it's about 10-hour drive. Oh, wow. Where are you located? Not exactly the address, but I had one time someone type in her full address and everything. No, not your whole address, you crazy. She quickly deleted this. What do you mean? State and country, a state, city, country. Oh. Yeah. But I still would love to go there someday. To visit the crocodile, please. The reptile park. Steve Irwin's zoo. I want to go there. Some B B B B B B B B B B B B B. Do 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 do. Yeah, my eye's good now. This morning it hurt. It was stinging. At one time, they wrote me up for calling out of work because my eye was swollen. So when I went in there, it was still swollen. I could barely see as it is, but they wanted me to come in. You know, I think the head of the store for the meeting. I'm like, and you can't use your right eye. Says I've been born blind in my right eye since birth. So my left one's swollen shut yesterday, and I get written up for that, and I can't see. And the guy went, you told me your right eye was swollen. I went, no. I said, my left eye. I said, my right eye, I'm blind in it. If you know it's cold when the temperature gauge says 16 Fahrenheit minus 8. Oh, jeepers. Oh, 16 Fahrenheit? I lived in Alaska, sweetheart. It used to get 70 below zero. And when it reached like in the 30s, we were wearing light jackets, if not no jacket, because it felt warm to us. Because at first, the 30-degree weather out here, my mom says, oh, all you need is a light jacket then. We put on a light jacket, go out. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's cold. The cold felt different in Rhode Island. I'm like, why does it feel colder? My mom says it must be colder than 35. And my grandmother, my nana said, "Well, let me check. Maybe I'm wrong." She goes, "No, it's 38." Oh, I went, "It feels so cold." So, well, let's go get them thicker jackets. In our first winter in Rhode Island, it went up to 60 degrees on Christmas. So we were wearing our summer clothes. Michelle, it normally only gets as cold as mid 30s. Oh wow, yeah. But I'm just saying, in Alaska, it got so cold, so we were always so used to it. Western New York near Lake Erie State Park. Oh, that's pretty cool. You have a nice park to go to. Irwin Park is near me. Speaking of well, you know what, Izzy, just stay underneath your blankie. Think of warm places. I remember one winter in Rhode Island. It was so bitter and cold all winter. All of a sudden, we had a 30-degree weather. We were all outside with no coats. I'm like, oh, warm weather. And the sun was beating down. And someone says, "Would you believe it's 30 degrees?" I'm like, I know. That's why I said warm weather. Let's start over here. I like to start from the left to the right, but sometimes I start in the middle, and I don't even know why I do that. There's this other person that goes by, like, she does a whole row, and it takes her forever to do one diamond painting. And I says what she could do in a certain size square, you do all of one letter at a time. And she goes, "Try it just once." So she tried it. Oh yeah, that is better. And then you can go into one strip along the bottom, and then just turn around and do the strip above that one. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And that's what she did, because hers wasn't even that big, and she'd been on it already a couple days, and she only got a few rows done because you got to keep putting stuff away. Exactly. Do you have an electric blanket? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hear me out before you say anything, okay? This old woman, what she used to do was take all her covers off to the foot of the bed, put her electric blanket on there, turn it on high, put all her bed clothes on. Then she would get another blanket. I think she put on medium, not high. Then she would get another electric blanket put on top and heat it all up, because she couldn't afford heat to go really, really warm in the house. She did it as warm as possible, and sometimes at night she turned it down. But eventually, she got assistance and she could afford it. But until then, she did that. But she would turn off those electric blankets, unplug it, get into her bed, and she said sometimes it was a tad too warm, but she stayed there like that, and she fell right asleep, and she was all cozy. Oh, you gotta get one. It's so nice. We went to Florida a few years back, and we were wearing sweaters. It was 60 there. At home, it was 6 degrees. Oh, wow. Yes, Izzy. Don't leave it on high. You want If you're gonna be staying in bed, you probably only need it on medium or even low. You won't need it on high. And it's not good to leave it on all night long. Because my dad says if you find yourself cold, then by all means put it back on. So I had the it was a very long cord, so I had the hook up right near the foot of the head of my bed. So yeah, I know people in Florida when it gets to 60, they'll put a sweatshirt on because they're cold on my. And it was in the chat says you should really get yourself used to not wearing a sweater all the time. She goes, yeah. And when you're moving to she was moving to I think then Rhode Island, and then it was for a job, and she wasn't going to stream no more. But I never heard from her again. There was on her channel until it was deleted. Their channel. Because she said, I'm deleting my channel. I'm not sure. She's too sure she actually did move. And she could have went to New York instead. But good morning, Danielle. Good to see you. Oh, I have a correction for my devotions. I said Yahweh was the English of God's name, and Hebrew was Jehovah. They are both Hebrew, and I apologize for my mistake. And thank you, Danielle, for bringing that to my attention. I really do appreciate it. Someone else told, I think was putting that out, and I believe. How could I do? All right, hold on. Color, salvation. Oh, thank you very much. I will be putting that on my wish list later on. If it's not on there, or I know I put some on there. See, I always have a feeling you're watching, Danielle. Just like Nona Grace, she's a lurker, faithful lurker. Danielle, some of this hat, see this hat, this came with Isaac. Some of the blue is on his head now, on the back of his head. So I left the hat off. Yeah, I'm gonna try to wash his head a little bit later. And I will be careful. Whoa. Oh, I think my toilet is. UPS is here. That cannot be for the toilet. No. If it is from the hat, I think it's my pencil. It's a small package, unless my brother ordered something. I gotta order another charger, I think. Unless this charger is deciding to work now. And Danielle, I moved my salt lamp. I think that's just gonna be like a decoration as is. Michelle, I enjoy listening, but I will have to travel on and catch a few more of my followers. Thank you for coming, Nona. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you got to spread your love to other people. I'll be right back. Let me see what it is. I think it's my pencil. Happy Mail, well, not quite Happy Mail. Last time I ordered a pencil, it came in such a big package, and this came in a little package. All right, let's pray it's the right pencil because it's had two different numbers on it. Oh, great packaging. This is how they put the pencil. Very smart. Yep. Here we go. This is the color Dahlia Purple. Yeah. Hi, Jeff. How is Cindy Lee? Is she? It's okay, Izzy. Let me put the pencil in its place. There you go. Okay, Izzy. I know how she's feeling, Izzy, though. We all do. Oh no. I'm sorry. Jeff, please give her our love, please. Train. Thomas the Tank Engine. Danielle, what did I call the train one time as a joke? What did I say that time? It was so funny. Well, I call this one Thomas the Tank Engine. Tell her to cheer up. I know it's easier said than done. That I love her. We love her. I should say we love her. Yeah. Because it was something really funny. I'll remember some point. Oh, Mark Train. Mark Train. Whoa. Mark Train. Okay. Mark Train. Twain. Train. No, Train. There's more bees than I realized. Yeah, Mark Twain. I gotta look for that book I used to have on. Um, is it Mark Twain? No, it was. Oh, excuse me. Elementary Watson. What is that called? I had the full illustrations of him. The full book. It was a huge book. And the reason why I couldn't read it is because the words were so small. What is that, detective? That says elementary, dear Watson? Sherlock Holmes. I had a big book. I think I might try to find that on America's Cup. Yeah, right. Amazon. I believe it was a big blue book. Huge. I was so mad because I forgot that in Rhode Island. I didn't even take all my clothes. I think I was in denial. It says, oh, we'll be back. So I just took some stuff and left a whole bunch of stuff. Because after my parents got divorced, I was in denial. Then when I moved back with my mom after I broke up with... I'm sorry. After Eric broke up with me, I was in denial for a long time. Same thing with when I lost my parents. And Danielle, I still will say this for many years to come. Thank you so much for checking in on me every day. Every single morning. She never missed a day. Sometimes I beat her to it. Yeah. So I guess you're my first friend, because I never had a friend do that for me, ever. Well, not my first friend, but you know what I mean. First friend that did that, ever did that. There was someone in Riverbend after, when my grandmother was in hospital, she came to check in on us every single day. But she was visiting one of her relatives, and we just happened to know her from her past. And she was coming over almost every day in the morning. Because the person she was visiting worked the mornings. It's fine, Izzy. I think that's it of the bees. Oh, they're hatching. Wait a minute, what is that pencil doing here? I was supposed to be getting it the 13th. Okay. Well, shame on your other friends with technology the way it is. No excuse for not being able to at least send a quick text. Exactly. Now, let me just stop right here. Andrea was doing it too. She was contacting me some point in the day and asking how I was doing. And the night owl. I'm sorry. Danielle, but you were the first thing in the morning every single morning. And it got me through the day. The thing is, you were constant every single morning, and I thank you for that. You're gonna move to Indiana. We'll get a big buggy for our babies, and all of them will be in there. Walk them around town. So N, do I have one with N? Oh, not you. That's C. See you real soon. What's that? Z. Why? Because I like it. MOUSC. That is for sure. V was my first friend on YouTube. I don't count the other one anymore because she worships the devil. So I don't count her as just someone that's on YouTube. That's all I. Now, don't get me wrong. I met friends between them. But she was my first friend on YouTube. Then it was Ashley. And, little James was around the same time. It's okay, Cindy Lee. Jeff. Jeff, no, this is back when my father was really sick and then he passed away. But it's all good. It's all good. I didn't know Cindy Lee back then, I don't think. Plus, I had friends from, that was from Cranston as well, and they knew what was going on, and no one messaged me. But Danielle. Yeah, Danielle, Andrea, and Vicky. I meant when I first started my channel. I think we were talking about two separate things. Sorry. That's true. Yeah, you were only one that sent flowers. Yep. And thank you for those. Those flowers are beautiful. At one point, I was actually gonna just walk out, and I decided to stay. I thought about leaving before my dad even got sick. I even told Dad, I said, maybe I should just pack my stuff and just keep on walking. He says, no, 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 I'm sorry. Because he was like saying what it's tough having a girl live in the house and stuff like that, and you can't sit in your underwear no more. I says, well, maybe I should just pack up and leave. And I says, well, just let me know when you're going to do that. I'll stay upstairs. So, There was this one woman, I was at the pet store, I was just getting food for my hamsters and stuff. This woman came in there with her 4 kids. They're each gonna get their own pet, own setup, and she spent good $1,500 at that place. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, are you serious? You're gonna spend? Yeah, they all wanted a separate pet, but I think you should get one, and they all take care of it. That's a lot to get. So, but she wants 4 guinea pigs. I'm like, oh my gosh. $1,500. Yep. And she says, whatever you want, do it. Get your own carriage. But her oldest got stuff for a dog. He was going to rescue the next day because his father was picking him up to do that. No more than a month later, I was back to get more food, and she was bringing the guinea pigs back. Her daughter wouldn't even look at them. They're gross. She looks at me and says, "I should have listened to you." I'm like, don't give her no pets. She doesn't deserve them. But her other kids kept on top of everything. Her youngest is 4 years old. The first thing she does when she gets up, she goes to her pet to see if it needs to get cleaned out or anything. 4 years old. Yo, neurographic drawing. I'll look that up because I might try to make fries just to see how the air fryer works. I binge watched tons of videos on it. I gave it a try. Want to see? Yes, please. Yes, please. I'm telling you, I love this split screen thing. The second picture isn't finished. I think I may want to add embellishments to it. Okie dokie. I might cut up a couple potatoes and season it really good. So I guess you don't need to put no oil. I just figured that's gonna be a really dry French fry. I'll read it. Wow. Oh, I like that. Here's the pictures that Danielle did. I like that, Danielle. I so love that. I bet it is. It looks like one. It's yes. Yeah, the last pencil I bought came in a huge envelope, and the pencil was loose in the bag. And even my dad was saying, "Why bother buy a new pencil if it's going to be loose like that?" With them putting it in this, it protected the pencil, and it was already sharpened. So they're gonna get a really, really, really good review. Hi, Kelly. Good morning. Oh yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, it just became afternoon, so more noon. Good morning. Yes, I got my pencil. Yep. And the way they packaged it was beautiful. I wasn't supposed to get it to the 13th, but I got it today. At 4 days early. No. Yeah, 4 days early. Oh, I found an N. I found something out. Rounds don't pop off. Not one of these popped off. So I'm sticking to rounds. Well, the other one, they stopped popping off. They don't pop off no more. Not since I rolled it. I used the roller on it really good. Yeah, well, during this live, I looked at it. I'm like, yeah, I think I will diamond paint. Today is supposed to be only a reading live. That's all I was gonna do today. Is a reading live and maybe some more of my drawing later on. Saw a man hitchhiking, picked him up a ways down the road. He's asked if I was scared. I'm sorry, scared. He was a serial killer. Said no. We're the odds of two serial killers being in the same car. Oh, what's the odds of two serial killers being in the same car? Yes. Yes, I recommend rounds. But I think you should try them both to see what you like. It's like I was just thinking about that. I'm like, my first diamond painting, they kept popping off, so I put them back on. But to a point, they stopped popping off. But rounds, they hardly ever popped off. That's funny, Danielle. I'm a serial killer. When my cereal is gone, it's a killer. Exactly. My first one was squares, so that's what I knew. And I did this rounds. I'm like, oh, this goes on so nice. But squares are so much nicer looking. Yeah, but it comes to a price. Let me get an N. Wait, what? Oh, lowercase n. There we go. Okay, welcome back, Jeffy. Jeff Papa. Oh, there's another N. The heck? Will they multiply? Be fruitful and multiply. That's what Jehovah said, right? I need more wax. Oh, thank you for the link. Everybody, you can click on the link that Danielle just put in, and I will watch it after this is done. I gotta get dressed yet. Just in case the toilet comes, I gotta. Well, my brother says if I can't lift it, I can't lift it, but I don't even know when that sucker's coming. First it was Monday. Then he says probably yesterday. Oh. Now, the guy that played the act with the hologram to make it look like Simon Cowell was singing, I watched his act when he was on in season 12 5 years ago. I'm like, I remember him. He was singing, I think, in Italian, singing Italian opera, and someone gave him a second chance. Man, is he good looking. Does that piece of wax last for the whole diamond painting? Most of the time, that's what. But I was given like a huge package of it by Andrea, so that's these little squares. Some diamond painting, you get a big square. It depends if you like to use this a lot. So, and that's the best wax is actually the red one, but this is like a pink one. And I have the blue wax. The blue is no. I don't like the blue. I won't use it. I think I threw it away. That bug is still on my windowsill. I mean my screen. I know someone that did something to the screens. That bugs never landed on it again. She sprayed it with Raid. She put a mask on and she sprayed the heck out of it, out of Raid. No bug landed on it and got off live. But usually they didn't even go on it. It's on the outside. It's as long as it's not in here, that kind of bug will get crushed. I'm gonna get dressed. Hey there, Kelly. How you feeling? Ooh, that's right. Maybe that's what she did. That's right, that's right, that's right. Someone I know that she sprayed peppermint oil like just about in every nook and cranny of her apartment when she lived in Riverbend. She says it's not friggin' cheap. And she put it everywhere. She never had a pest problem. So when she got extra money, she always got more peppermint oil stuff. Keely, you should go get it checked. If you haven't done so yet. Could be something serious. Oh, okay. You didn't tell me that, smarty pants. Well, it's way over the hour and a half mark. I get tendonitis in both hands. I have my braces and everything, so if it ever acts up, I'll just put the braces on and it helps it. Because the one I got from the doctors, I thought I was done with it. And I called and says, it doesn't hurt no more. I says, well, throw away the brace. You don't need it. And then a few months down the line, it started hurting so bad, I thought I broke it. It was so swollen. So my mom says, come with me. Let's go get a brace in. And they had exactly what I need. And then after, I got the ones I have now. Oh. No, you didn't. It says, I have tendonitis, Michelle. Oh. Oh, I didn't see that one. Sorry. Sorry, Keely. I love you. A few more minutes, and then I have to get dressed. Sorry. Now, I have tendonitis. So what's the pain like? And I can, like, where is it exactly? Because you can probably get a brace from the store if you know exactly where the tendonitis might be. And it won't be a waste of money to get a brace. Because I know someone, she broke her elbow, and every so often she puts her elbow brace back on that the hospital gave her after the cast came off. She paid for that brace out of her pocket because it was top of the line back then. She's probably cussing, Callie. Sorry. Mine's a mild case. Let's do this. Do a different color, you know? Danielle, how is your diamond painting coming along? Is it done? I should get you one of these. It doesn't sound like tendonitis. But who knows? You could have a severe case. But I would still go get it checked. Almost done. Very good, Danielle. Would you want another one? But this time, if you do want another one, I will get you one on a picture that you actually do like. Like something, you know, because you're not in... Well, yes, Callie. Ooh. I know one of my teachers. She told us about her struggle. Let's see how I feel. Okay, sweetheart. Just she told us about her struggle over the summer, Because her left arm, we all knew that she could not use her left arm. And it's from when she was a toddler. It got severely broken, and her mother, so she wouldn't lose custody of her, wrapped it up herself, and it became stiff like the, almost like bonded at the elbow joint. She eventually did lose custody of her daughter anyway. She says she went to live with her father and stepmother. Anyway, so she couldn't really use that, and she didn't want the surgery yet. I think she eventually did get it. But then she hurt her right arm. So she had no arms to help her do just the everyday stuff. So her stepmother moved in with her to help her, even she felt so embarrassed. Even going to the toilet, she needed help. She says, "We got to get this arm fixed." It came like stuck almost in one position, and she couldn't do that. So she went to one doctor. Oh, it's permanent. So she went to another one. They said it's permanent. This other one said it's not permanent. They got it unstuck. It was just like it was jammed. But she was like that for a good month. And she kept going to the doctors, and she might have been to more than 3. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure you didn't want me to keep saying nope. It's permanent. So many times. Because she asked us, how was your well, first she says, I'm your substitute. I'm not your regular teacher. She's getting better. She got sick a couple days ago, and I'm filling in. And she asked us how our summer was. And it was good. And then I was the only one that, how was yours? And says, you got all day? I went, yes. So we all sat down, of course, at our desk, and we all listened to her. I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, I'm so sorry you went through that. She goes, it's quite sore still now, but I just use it anyway. And it says, yeah, don't let it get stiff. Yeah, she was a regular substitute. I was surprised I seen her. I ran and gave her a hug, and she told me, well, not my arm. I hurt my other arm. I'm like, oh boy. What happened? I show Cindy you're live on her tablet, and Cindy says, Danielle Diamond Painting? Yes, Cindy Lee. I know you can hear me, young lady. Yes, I bought her a diamond painting. She don't like diamond painting. Well, I don't like to watch diamond painting myself, unless I have a diamond painting so I can diamond paint as their diamond painting. But I won't sit down and just watch someone diamond paint. I'm like, ugh. Because when Grace was diamond painting, I had my other device on another video, and I was hearing her talk, and I was watching another video. The truth comes out. Michelle don't like to watch diamond painting. I think eventually, once she gets settled in her house, the end of this month, I believe she said, I'm not sure. She was in Mama Fruit Bat's live last week. And I'm asking everybody to do me a favor. If you see her live, please message me. I don't care if I'm live. I don't care. Please tell me. Please and thank you, because I love you. Yeah, I would just give her some time. Because at first, I was going to take a few weeks off when I was staying with my sister. My sister said, why? Well, we're at work. You can stream all you want. I went, okay. So I can stream out in the living room, dining room. You're like, yeah. Because the dogs rather me be out in the dining room. Once they were okay with me being there. Because one day they were all out of the cage, and my mom, she says I can stay in my room and stream if I wanted to, but they kept coming in my room. So I'm like, okay, I'll come out. No, Grace kept getting me. So I bring all my stuff out there. They're at the door. I'm like, oh, they had to go potty. So Grace, the dog, came into my room as if to say, I gotta go pee, let's go. You know? All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go get dressed. Oh, really? So I gotta go get dressed, guys, and get some lunch in me. I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch. For supper last night, I had a huge plate of veggies, man. Whew. In no time, that'll clear me out. Oh, and a big thing of orange juice. That's what I had last night. I finally finished it at 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna go, and most likely I will be back after lunch, and I will finish reading the book tomorrow. Well, I'll start to finish the book tomorrow. Reading it. So I love you guys. I'll be back soon. Love, don't judge. Yeah. Yeah, you can call me. Love, don't judge. Peace out.